Hello everyone and welcome to the flight deck. On this video we are going to talk a little bit about the systems and streams that we have implemented. First of all, let's start with the upper DU, which is this screen over here. Here we can see the outside temperature or TAT, some engine information such as the N2, EGGT, N1, oil pressure, etc. And also we can see the fuel quantity that we have loaded right now. We can also see some engine state parts, but we will enter into that later on. First of all, I want to show you that if I, for example, take the throttle forward, you will see that it does the same in the screen. And when the N1 passes a value, the color changes, and well, there you can see the N1 value. Same if I put it down again. As you can see, we have an alert in engine 1. If I start with the engine, in a little bit, that alert will disappear. As you can see, the alert has disappeared, and the engine is spooling up. We can also change the fuel quantity over here. This is still in the early progress, so in the early stages, so this is not accurate at all. Okay, so if I, for example, put more fuel into the center tank, you will see that it rises up and eventually changes color. As you can see there, this is not finished yet, but yeah, you can see there that a little part is moving, just like that. As you can see here, the standby instrument. This is in the early stages, so we will see it later on. This is the lower DU. The lower DU is basically an extension of the upper DU. Here you can see, for example, the engine page, which is the one that we have implemented right now, but you will be able to also see the hydraulic page. This is the same, we have some values. This is still on the early stages, so this is more of a placeholder. As you can see here on the FMC, we have the 747 FMC. This is just for testing purposes, and we will change it later on. Again, all of the screens that you are seeing are fully custom, apart from the FMC. Here we can see the clock. The clock is still on the early phases, but we have the real hour working. If we, for example, go into the menu and change the time, it will change just like that. Here we can also see the primary flight display, or PFD. This is not, even though it's really similar to the 7471, we are not using it. This is fully custom, and we've worked with Qbit Simulations to implement this and to create it. This has, as you can see right now, we have the barrow reference over here, the QNH over here. We have also the altitude. Now, for example, I'm going to change the QNH so that you can see how the altitude changes. As you can see there, the barrow reference has changed, and the altitude has also adjusted to be accurate. You can also see here that we have 5,000 feet selected, and that we have 100 knots selected for the V-speed and altitude. You can also see here the flight director, speed tape, heading display. All of this works right now. This screen is the only one that we really have finished, as the rest are on the early phases. As you can see here right now, we are flying the plane itself. As you can see, everything moves, everything changes, and for example, if I start pitching down, you will see that the vertical speed indicator, we will see that it changed from positive to negative, as you can see there. If I rotate, you can also see the heading display changing, as you can see right now. As well as the flight director maintaining the position that we should be heading. You can also see here that if I put the plane into a bank angle over 35 degrees, the the bank indicator will change. Also, the horizon will change as the plane pitches up or down, as you can see right now that I'm pitching down. Same applies for the standby instrument, but again, this is on the early stages. I also want to show you guys the progress that we've done on the overhead panel. Right now, I had to delete all of the animations that were working because we have redone all of the switches, as you can see here. They are still not textured, but they are all in the correct positions, except from the ground power one. Also, we have done all of the decals, as you can see here. All of the overhead decals are done, except from a couple of panels, but most of them are already done. You can also see that on the MCP, apart from doing the textures that you've seen on the latest video, we've also done some decals. These again are on the early stages, so expect them to improve and get even more real. Right now, as you can see, we are using the eyebrows variant of the 737, the one that has these windows over here. But I can change my settings that you will be able to do from the electronic flight package to make them not be shown. The same applies for the exterior. Another question that I have received quite a lot is what language program are we using to do the systems? Right now we are using JavaScript and TypeScript and React for all of the screens, and Rust for the systems. If you want to collaborate with us, you are more than welcome to do so, as we really need help to push this even further into development. So if you want to join our team, you can just join our Discord server and DM me with a message that I want to apply. And right now, just for your information, we are not looking for 3D modelers or texture artists. We are looking for coders. So if you have the skills right to do this job, please apply. And if you want to also. So that's been all for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Remember to join our Discord server to get the latest news on the project, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.